seen it. Some, you know, a lot of people giving criticism to the Terry Connor scorecard. We scored it very similar to that.
I scored it exactly.
But yeah, it's.
But all the rounds were close.
Yes,
so you can
all the rounds
see,
close.
yeah.
So I see why. I certainly believe the right man got the decision. However,
I covered her last fight. Her name is Natasha Jonas. She should be now 7-1 with 5 KOs. She had a surprise defeat against Vivian Obanoff. You may remember her from fighting Katie Taylor back in 2016. Since then, she has lost to Maivia Hamaduchi, a fighter that I'm very interested in seeing fight Katie Taylor one day. But anyway, I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. We do cover women's boxing, and I like to believe that we are the #1 YouTube channel that covers women's boxing. Let's listen to the cards before we talk a little bit more. Also, my website, FightView360.com, we're working on our own women's boxing rankings because the sanctioning bodies don't do a good job, in my opinion, keeping up. Which means that we have to watch all these women boxing fights.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds here in Liverpool, we go to referee Mark License scorecard.
Obscure stream.
60-54 for your winner from Liverpool, Tasha Jonas.
Well, they didn't announce the scorecard,
She's
but I think we can safely say 60-54. And will she be happy with that, or will she have wanted the stoppage?
I'm sure she would have wanted the stoppage, but
oh no, she was laying hands on her opponent. What's her opponent's name?
In her hometown, and she'll be looking forward to her next outing, which is next month.
Yes,
Feriche
winning ways.
Mashauri
with Joe Gallagher. God, Beauty and the Beast if ever there was one.
Let's listen to a post-fight interview.
You said it.
She fought this fight at 130.
She'll be delighted.
140.
Maybe not the exclamation mark on the end of the sentence, but as Anthony Crawler said,
137 is what she weighed in at, meaning Tasha Jonas.
Win, but you know, I'd just like to thank everyone that came out and bought a ticket for me. Liverpool's a fighting town. We always support.
What's going on in the zone?
Our own. We come out in numbers, and thank you and big respect to everyone that's bought a ticket in the arena tonight. You know, the fighters really appreciate this love and support that we get from our city. There's nowhere in the country that's like it.
Well said. Moving forward, do you feel like you need to avenge your loss to Vivian Obenhoff?
I would like to see that fight again.
Go in a different direction.
Yeah, myself, Joe, MTK, we've all got our, we've got a route now that we want to go, and if she's in the route, we're gonna get that revenge back. You know, it was just good to get in there and get the 6 rounds and box again. At parts, I thought I could have gone up a gear again, and it was just a little bit ring rusty, and that's all. But 8 months has been the longest I've had out since when I had my daughter leaving the amateurs. So it's just getting back into it, getting in the swing. I've got another fight in a couple of weeks' time, and we'll go again.
Quick word with your trainer, Joe Gallagher. That's
I want to know where she's going to be at 135 or 130.
Fingers crossed for Liam Smith. How is he backstage, and what sort of atmosphere is it in that dressing room?
Yeah, Liam's backstage. You know, Liam is nice and relaxed.
Nah, we'll worry about that later. She's been campaigning at 130 pounds up until this point. Right now, reigning at 130 pounds are fighters like Maivia Hamaduchi, Eva Wallstrom, who Katie Taylor beat, and who I'm really interested in, Michaela Mayer, in regards to what she's going to do in a 130-pound division. At 135, you have Katie Taylor, who has 3 belts, and you have Delphine Persoon, who has that WBC. You know, and Eddie Hearn said that they're going to likely be fighting on the undercard, if Persoon agrees, on the undercard of Joshua versus Miller, even though that can be its own card. So it's going to be really interesting to see where Jonas fits in. I mean, after all, she is, from my understanding, 34 years old, right? You know, now women boxers are, you know, in their prime around that age, you know, or, you know, in like, you know, like, see, Clarissa Shields is about 26 from my understanding. She's considered, you know, like young for like a woman boxer to be where she is right now. So what I'm saying is Natasha Jonas being at 34, that's not, you know, like old, even though she turns 35 in June. And yes, she has been on that long layoff since she's lost to Vivian Obanoff. But overall, you know, like the boxing skills are there. Like the meaning the boxing pedigree It's there. And right now, in my opinion, between 130, 135 pounds, the fighters to look out for in regards to fighters that you're not going to have any issues watching. Oh, shit, a promo? Oh, that's the Zone promo. I thought that was you're able to see Mikaela Mayer fight. She fights on top-ranked undercards, especially here in the States. You're able to see them on ESPN+. Natasha, Jonas, and Katie Taylor, they're getting that airtime from the Zone and Sky Sports. And then when it comes to Maivia Hamadushi, she's fighting, but you got to find her streams. But basically, these fights, especially in this day and age, they're easily accessible if you know where to look for them. That's how I'm able to cover all these fights. So the next fight I got to make sure I cover is, I got to make sure I cover her next fight because she's been fucking running through it. You know, 20-1 with 16 KOs. Who did she lose to? I know. Delphine Persoon. Delphine Persoon. So, we'll see. We'll talk. Oh, and of course, Amanda Serrano. How can I not mention her? You know, but she's jumping up, you know, in so many divisions. So basically, after the winner of Katie Taylor versus Delphine Persoon is supposed to go on to fight Amanda Serrano. And then you should have a clearer picture on where Natasha Jonas is going to be fitting into whatever division she's going to be at. Like, honestly, will she be going back down to 130? You know, like, was it a weight issue? Does she feel more comfortable at 135? And once again, Katie Taylor is ruling 135, and she doesn't seem to really want to go to like 140 or 147 unless it's like a really, really major fight. And she already talked. I already talked to her, and she already said, you know, she doesn't really feel like strong enough or that her body is a 147-pound fighter. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.